lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know.
Oh, there is no fanning arsing about. There is no messing about. We're past the webcams. We're straight into Game 2. Louvre, while it was a laboured victory against DXG, DivisionX now moving to Ascent are going to try and at least make it a draw as they move into this veto. Now, Juicy. Oh, he's considering the KO.
I'd like to extend a thanks to Louvre and DXG for starting the next game so fast, but Epulze didn't have time to fire us.
That's true. That's true. That is tactical, and it shows true camaraderie between us and players, doesn't it?
Between broadcast and players, the camaraderie is strong. Juicy returns, of course, to the Jet, and Nizzy and Jin have changed around once more. Jin had a somewhat lackluster performance on
He's lost Jet privileges.
The Jet. To be fair, they had Jet privileges yesterday, and they appear to have dissipated. But now they've been reinstated. Nizzy, get back on the Jet. We need you to go duel with Juicy so that we can have Jin versus Darion on the Rainers. Both of these teams pretty partial to the old double duelist meta. They're shying away from a double initiator, but a lot of other teams have gone for on Ascent.
No, you're absolutely right. We've got an interesting start to Ascent. I mean, there's the mirrored matchups, nothing too wild here. The Rainers are really what I want to look out for. While Juicy and Nizzy both had an incredible battle on the last map, once Ascent kind of spirals into allowing them to buy ops, they're gonna be killing each other every round. The follow-up is the second entry, where Jin and Drazen are both going to have to try and get onto a site and hard clear it after the Jets made the initial ingrows, which means we're very commonly going to be seeing Raiders in clutch circumstances, where I would argue the pressure seriously amounts.
Today we're going to be talking about Hobbit Siege strategy. What about second entry, Kremer? What about second entry?
Exactly.
It's going to be...
Exactly.
Remember, this is DXG's map pick. Statistically, 80% win rate, but it's only over 5, so it's not a large data sample. That's since June 2021. And they are looking for that draw, yes, after losing to Louvre on Icebox. Big stack here. Both the duelists of the defensive Louvre on A long.
Push considered right now by this side, but Red Cake is just having to back off. The most flight of aggression is from Jin here in mid, making a lot of noise in the process. But it's the push on A that you have to worry about. And Juicy, oh, I see the target.
Oh, that's a good trade. Good refrag there from Darion. and losing it. I think that it's worse to lose the Astra than it is to lose the defensive jet. Look at these inroads made, though, into gardens, and that means that both the Astras are down. No more smokes at all. They refuse to lose that. Darion, can they get their third? Remember how deadly a Reyna can be in these scenarios. That's even more. 3K is just fine, bud. You can rest now. You can sleep. It's come down to a 2 versus 2, and it's actually a mirror matchup as we say that. Out comes the shock dart. Doesn't land upon the default, so it's a safe plant.
Okay, just trying to catch out on off Memo. Hasn't been able to do so just yet. Instead, I love the double up under heaven here. This stack means that you're just going to really struggle to kill both of them. Sure, you kill one, you then turn sway main, which is where the spike's planted for anyway. This is perfect circumstance. Yes, I can. Ready at the base setup.
Oh, Leonard shooting them at the feet. Get me the toes, boys. Get me the toes. Yes, I can still aim, though. That's carried over from Icebox. A 3K for a 3K, a life for a life, and a plant for DXG will take them ahead.
Can he do it? Yes, he can. That was as mentioned, you have the bait and switch under heaven. You allow your Killjoy to take the first bit of contact. You then have the Sova there to clean up the mess. With a victory in this first round, yes, I can. Is he going a bit ballsy? I think we're already seeing a ghost on him here. As Nizzy goes, yeah, he has to be serious. Oh, I guess I'll be the adult here. Brings out that Phantom. Spectres in to fill the rest, though.
Is he trying to fill that gap? It's going to be very interesting to see what this jet can get done as they move to try and control mid. Not too much force here, except from in the hands of Darion. The Timmy turret kill. Clap for Timmy turret, taking out a Killjoy as well. Timmy. I no longer submit to thee, mistress. I'm a free turret.
More. Does he talk like Shakespearean?
It's a classically trained Shakespearean act of turret. Hearken upon thee into the breach, mine friends.
Well versed in classic literature is this turret. Hazy. He's going to join his team, spearheading the charge into A main, but this has been really well read by Louvre. All of them stacked up ready for the defense. So I can do here. Juicy, the main man to watch out for.
Jin getting the first frag right here. The entry is strong. The door closed in Flaring's face. They right-click the door, but it means they'll only sooner. And guess who's staring it down, if not Nizzy? The Sheriff has some serious punch behind it, Kremer, but in the end, it's the bigger guns that win.
Yeah, absolutely right. And Darion, he is having a solid performance so far. I won't lie, Harry. Really looking to deliver. And, well, if this is a taste of what's to come, then I'm really excited as to what they have in store for us. Bearing in mind that he's already got the Empress up. We're only 3 rounds in. Well, 2 rounds, really.
Kremer, mate. What did you set that bit rate to?
Well, I set the bit rate to. I set it to 6K because it needs to be lowered for the Facebook stream. Because the Facebook stream, the Facebook stream can't handle 6.5, so it keeps crashing.
Seems like at the moment it might actually be 3K. We'll have a look at that later. In the meantime, let's talk some Valorant. Nizzy is going to be able to hold this angle. Juicy's taking a huge amount of damage. All the defenders have. In fact, this is must win for Louvre. They've invested so heavily, Kremer. Darion on the contact here, ready for Nizzy. Thanks for the extra health, mate. I actually quite needed that. The Empress, good to go, because Darion feels like there's going to be plenty of murder heading their way.
The bit rate's a bit lower than 6K.
Did you make it 600?
We may have to restart the stream.
Ah, yes. To the power of 10 by the power of Grayskull.
we may have to fix this. I don't really know when we can fix it. Can we call a tech pause? With discounts on tech pause?
I'm asking them to call a pause after the round. We'll just grin and bear it until the end of this one.
We do apologise. Hopefully we can get it sorted. Look, I've got to do 3 things at once. This is really tough.
You're even more fired than you were before.
Double
firing Hazy. Red caught out from the other side, and that is going to be, although a victory on the Louvre bye. And hopefully they pause. I'm not entirely sure if they will. Will they acquiesce to our commands? Yes, they will. Kremer, do the thing.
The thing. Yes, we do need a pause. Right, we're going to quickly be right back. We'll quickly restart the stream. There will be a 2-minute delay, so it will be about